Have you ever felt a sense of awe or mystery while looking at the full moon? If yes, then you are not alone. For centuries, humans have been fascinated by celestial events such as solar eclipses, full moons, and planetary alignments. Many believe that these events have a profound impact on our lives, both psychologically and spiritually. But are these beliefs true, or are they just age-old myths? Let's explore the historical context. Throughout history, celestial events have been perceived as significant occurrences and often interpreted as omens or divine messages. For example, the ancient Aztecs believed that a solar eclipse was a sign of impending doom and would perform rituals to appease the gods. Even today, people in many parts of the world gather to witness solar eclipses, but instead of using ancient chants, they use solar viewing glasses. Interestingly, stories passed down through generations show that the fascination with celestial events is a universal human experience. For instance, my grandmother told me stories about how people in her village used to bang pots and pans during a lunar eclipse to scare away any evil spirits. The psychological impact. Now, let's talk science. You might have heard the term lunatic, derived from lunar, which refers to the moon. While it's an outdated term, the idea that the moon affects human behavior isn't entirely without merit. Studies have shown that the moon's phases can influence sleep patterns and mood. One study found that people reported lower sleep quality during the moon phase. Another interesting observation is that a friend who works as an emergency room nurse swears that the ER gets busier during a full moon. While this isn't conclusive evidence, it does raise questions. Spiritual interpretations. On the spiritual side of things, interpretations are even more varied. In astrology, planetary alignments influence everything from your personality to your prospects. Some spiritual practices align their rituals with celestial events. For example, some Eastern philosophies believe meditation during a solar eclipse can have amplified effects. I once participated in a group meditation session during a lunar eclipse, and I must say, the experience felt more intense than usual. Something felt different, whether it was the eclipse or the group's collective energy. Real-life impact. The impact of celestial events can have life-altering consequences. Numerous stories claim that witnessing a celestial event was a turning point in their lives. For example, a woman decided to change her career path after experiencing a sense of awe during a solar eclipse. She felt that the universe was telling her to follow her passion, and she did so successfully. These stories may not be scientific evidence, but they prove that the impact is real for those who experience it. Practical tips for exploration. So, how can you explore the impact of celestial events in your own life? If you're scientifically inclined, consider keeping a journal to track your mood or sleep quality during celestial events. If you're more spiritually inclined, try a meditation or ritual during the next solar or lunar event. The point is that there's something for everyone, regardless of your beliefs. Conclusion. In conclusion, whether you're a skeptic or a believer, celestial events and their impact on human behavior and spirituality are fascinating. It's a subject that invites us to look beyond ourselves and ponder our place in the vast universe. So, the next time you find yourself gazing up at a celestial event, take a moment to consider its impact, not just as a spectacle in the sky but as a phenomenon that has the power to touch human lives in mysterious and profound ways.